from the AT, July 3rd. I'm here at Smith Gap. Dropped the Tremley off. They're headed into Wind Gap and then beyond. That was what they had hoped to do, that 8-mile section yesterday, but the rocky climb out of Lehigh Gap slowed them down quite a bit yesterday, so they got here kind of late in the afternoon and they decided to call it an early day because they didn't want to do the other 8 miles for the total of 20. So, but today they plan to do a 16-miler, Wind Gap, and then 8 miles between Wind Gap and Delaware Water Gap. So we are planning to be in Delaware Water Gap tomorrow on 4th of July. I think they plan on Nero on 4th of July, and then we'll finish at Delaware Water Gap tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon. So, but for now, I hiked south out of here yesterday several miles. The walking was really good, so I'm going to hike a couple miles north, or until I run into too rocky of terrain that stresses my gut. But for now, DogTag is going to get a few miles in the morning. So DogTag out. Delaware Water Gap. This building right behind us here is a church hostel. They were nice enough to serve us dinner tonight, and now we're gonna go down to this building behind me, and it's a jazz club. They say it's the oldest known jazz club in the United States. So we're gonna go check it out. And for now, dog tag out. Well, happy 4th of July. Dog tag here with lots of thru hikers at the Village
Farmer Bakery.
And if you live in the Delaware Water Gap, if you lived in this area, you would weigh 400 pounds going into that place. Pricing was incredible, the food, and I got what they call the True Love Special. The True Love Special, which on 4th of July it's appropriate because it's a hot dog made any way you want and then a piece of apple pie. So on 4th of July, what better lunch to have and a hot dog and a piece of apple pie. Oh, and then I got a cherry turnover as a dessert. So the apple pie is part of the lunch. The cherry turnover is my dessert. So for now, dog tag out, and I'm going to enjoy my lunch. So dog tag here on the AT, and we are at the Mohican Outdoor Center Lodge. This is another state. We're in New Jersey. We've kind of bounced up here because we're staying at the church hostel back in Pennsylvania. We came up here and we're going to hike back into the church hostel. So they got about 8 miles, but this is the Mohican Outdoor Center. So for now, dog tag out. So dog tag here, and yes, I am on the AT, and yes, there is an interstate next to me, and yes, there is a river on the other side. Delaware River, Pennsylvania on my right. Oh, and looky here, we gotta do this. So hold on, I'm gonna stop. And looky there, leaving Pennsylvania and into New Jersey we go. So we're officially in our, let's see, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania. New Jersey is of 8 states, and it's crossing the Delaware River now and heading into the next section of our trip. So for now, dog tags out. So I'm not on the interstate anymore. This is a side road on the next to the interstate, so it's a little bit more quieter to talk. So yeah, into our 8th state, New Jersey, and the rocks are still here. Of course, this section through the Delaware Water Gap parallels the interstate and roads, so we're walking on roads for a little bit. Just a great section for DogTag to get his miles in for the day, and a little warm, but it's not too hot, and you know, all good, can't complain. And you know, it's 4th of July and I'm hiking on the Appalachian Trail. So had my all-American meal earlier today, a hot dog and apple pie, and got to walk into New Jersey. Of course, I'm going to walk back because to PA, because that's where the car is. So I will get to the there's a visitor center over here on the New Jersey side, so I'm going to walk to the visitor center and wait for the tramway, and then we'll all walk back over the across the state line from New Jersey to PA together, so we can get a picture of the dog tags making that journey. So for now, dog tags out. Okay, dog tag here on the AT. What a iconic day. We went over the border of Pennsylvania to New Jersey, went into our 8th state, and then now we have done 1,300 miles. Well, the dog tags have done 1,300 miles. I haven't done 1,300 miles, but it's a 1,300 mile marker on the trail. So Steady's here. She had to show it to me. It's actually at like 13.1 or 0.2, but who's arguing? It's in the 1,300 area.
The way things change from year to year, they're very rarely exactly precise.
Exactly. So, but 1,300 miles on the AT, Georgia to New Jersey. Dog tag out. All right, the dog tags did arrive at 1,300. We had them here, and we're now moving on. So even though we're headed back to PA, but we've gone over the 1,300 mile mark today. So all good, and I even hiked up here. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. So no strain, no pain. So Doc, I wasn't hurting myself. So it was a relatively easy walk. So for now, dog tag out. not quite at High Point. That's where I'm walking to. Here in the parking lot, dropped off everybody. They're hiking here to High Point. So I'm gonna hike up. They say you can see 3 states from High Point, New Jersey. So I'm gonna walk up there, take my time, get my miles in for the day, and then I'll be back here to drop off packs for everybody. So for now, DogTag out. So DogTag here on the AT, and behind me is High Point, New Jersey. Highest point in New Jersey, and AT goes right by it. And I'm going to continue to walk and get there. I'm up on an observation deck, and you can kind of see multiple states from up here. So a lot of people out and about this weekend, holiday weekend. And behind me is probably New York, New Jersey area. So DogTag's going to continue to move. DogTag out. So DogTag here at High Point in Monument, highest point in New Jersey, and beautiful picture there. And you can walk to the top. Let me go check it out, and we'll see. For now, DogTag out. Okay, DogTag here, and where's here? Here is the movie theater. We are at, and I'm drawing a blank of the name of the town that we were in. It's in New York. The reason we're here today, it's actually ahead of us on the trail, but because of the tropical storm that's headed up the East Coast, we think it's going to be raining when we are actually in the area for the movie theater. So we decided to, since we have the luxury of having a vehicle, we decided to bump up here to, it's the Warwick Drive-In Movie Theater. They allow backpackers, and you probably aren't going to see it because of the sun. Let me block out some of the sun. So you see, where can you? I don't know if you can see the tents down there, but all the tents are along the back of the drive-in, and this is the drive-in here. And there's 3 theaters, 3 screens, and you can watch whichever one you want from back here. So, so really cool. We're gonna probably get a really nice sunset tonight, and we are camping out here tonight. And then the crew is going to hike back into High Point where we left off today. So they're going to do probably about a 16, 18 mile day tomorrow, maybe 20, I'm not sure. But hike tomorrow, and then we are staying in a motel tomorrow night in the area of High Point. And then on Tuesday we are going to take a train into New York City, and we are going to, I'm going to go to the 9/11 Memorial Museum, and the rest of the crew, they want to do a tour of the harbor to see the Statue of Liberty and all that good stuff. So I opted that I'm going to just go to the 9/11. I've wanted to see the 9/11 when we were there before with my kids. We didn't go, but now that I don't have the pressure of having to watch the kids, I'm going to do the 9/11 Memorial, so museum. So I wanted to see that. So, and we kind of feel like it's important that the DogTags go to the 9/11 museum. So for the rest of the evening, we're just gonna have some popcorn, some drinks, and watch whichever movie we want. So it's kind of funny, everywhere I've been going here lately, everybody looks at me and they go, "You're a thru hiker?" I guess I'm too clean, you know. So I keep telling the family that I'm going to stop doing laundry, so I start at least thinking like a thru hiker. But today I did hike 4.5 miles up to High Point. Got some really nice views, and I'll post those videos with this. But it was really nice. And after we did that, we went to another AT checklist that has been created, is the creamery. We went to the ice cream place, and so we have ice cream, and then after the ice cream, the creamery, we went to a cider place. They were alcoholic cider, and DogTag doesn't drink, so so we did the cider thing, and that's where we had pizza. It was really good. So for now, I'm gonna wait for the sun to go down a little bit, and then maybe I'll do another video when it gets a little bit darker and you can kind of see what's going on here. But until then, for now, dog tag's out. So dog tag here at the Vale Farms Creamery with the Tramley, Sour Patch, Mosey, Steady, and we get to sit here and eat ice cream. Of course, I'm not eating ice cream, I'm eating sorbet. So, and the rest have ice cream of some sort. So, nice thing is, it's on the AT, or it's close to the AT, so we had to come and visit. For now, dog tag out. So the sun's going down, and the movie will be starting soon. I got a lot better picture with my camera of the sun setting, so I'll include that with the video. But I am going to be watching the new Jurassic Park movie. They're going to watch Disney movies, so How to Train Your Dragon and Lilo and Stitch or something like that. So we'll see. I don't think I'm going to last long. I probably will go to sleep and get tired and be done with it. So, and moseying by. So, alrighty.
Don't forget to
for
get
now,
the, did you
dog
get the
tag
other
out.
guidance screen?